bleeping out pretty hard. I cannot hear what you're saying.
Can you hear me? Or
Oh, no, it's... I wonder if that's me. Oh, it's happening to Biggie. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, let's try that. Okay, try that?
Yeah,
yes,
better.
that
Okay,
works.
holy
I
crap.
can actually understand words now. It's a big
Right,
difference.
So,
That got rough. Yeah, I'm sorry, Biggie. I don't mean to be so harsh, but I think I was pretty harsh to Achilles as well.
Yeah, Elad, you tend to have things to say about my levels. I understand.
From Asher, that one got, I am not playing this, all caps. It is not fun.
Damn. Okay.
And from Alexis was too hard and frustrating.
That seems
But
fair. See,
we'll
I
make
didn't
sure-
actually hear your voice when you were talking about the reviews on Cat Dance earlier, but I managed to get out some robot version of Worst, and that's all I need.
Yeah, it's a hilarious meme. Like, it's like, I'll give you that. You made something that is like, I know what I need to do, but I just, every fiber of my body does not want to do this. Is essentially what that
This
became.
is coming from you, who just spent like days playing No Return Mary and No Return Monk and Ouch.
It's true. Actually, No Return, it's weird to watch these. Well, this is great. The No Return
Yeah,
for this,
this is right up
speaking
your
of No
alley.
Return, is right up my alley. Yeah, it feels weird to watch people wiggle back and forth. Like that, the thing that will get you hurt in No Return. It feels weird to see people do that, which is kind of funny. So, chat. All right. Move dead, move dead, move dead. That's exactly it, Asher. Okay, so let's talk about the level at hand here. So this one is,
Yes.
I assume that your plan was to bring back the No Return Shrine in its all its glory.
I liked the addition of No Return mode and wanted to make a puzzle around it, but the issue being the Shrine of No Return is the only way to actually do that.
Of course, that's right. Yeah, you cannot activate a mode in the level creator, unfortunately. But we still have the Ring of Phasing, we still have the No Return Shrine, so you can still do a bunch of it.
Yeah.
And I think, can you turn on hard mode? No, you can't.
What
I
does
guess
hard
that
mode
doesn't really
affect
make
in a
sense.
level?
Yeah,
It doesn't
you would
really
just-
mean anything.
Right, so you would just edit it. So the only thing you don't have is like mystery.
I like the idea that they would just add sarcophagi everywhere, just randomly.
Yeah, there should be a slider for just like what percent of the level is sarcophagi, all the way up to 100%. That would be great.
So that you don't have to place them all yourself.
That's right. Yeah, well, that would be a pain. So this, so as we can see, this level is no return while manipulating Evil Eyes. It feels like you've got like a little bit of a thing for Evil Eyes.
They're a fun new enemy. They have good movement. They can travel faster than the player in a straight line, which is kind of unique to them, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's true. So we're seeing some, it looks like Tuffo did release one of the spiders.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Wonder got the spider, but also killed the eye, which is not what you want.
So one thing that's kind of unique so far about this level that we haven't seen in other levels is that it's one level. It's just one stage.
Just one box.
Yep.
I figured if I tried to build anything sufficiently big, it would just be worse.
And it looks
Because
like
Tuff found the cheese.
Tuff did find the cheese. And the cheese is how I completed it as well. So Tuff finishing in 2 minutes, 50 seconds.
Yeah.
There is a cheese, but I'm not going to
So
say
what
what
I
it is
kind of
because I
wanted
don't
is-
want people who are possibly racing to figure it out. It looks like actually Mastel also got the cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Mastel also finished with the cheese. Okay, so maybe I can, I don't know. What were you going to say? Sorry, Biggie.
Maybe in the race room also inform them that to beat the level without cheese, you should be standing on the tile in front of the exit stairs with no return still active.
Oh, it might be a little late for us to tell them.
I didn't think the shrine works the same as the mode, Spooty. Unfortunately, what happened is there is no way to have the level I wanted with courage and no return not have this cheese. It's inherent to the way I designed the puzzle, so that's why I built the second one, but the second one was ridiculous and no one liked it. So what I'm like, there is a way to beat this with no return up until the tile before the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you can. Yeah, so those who are in chat who are racers, if you want to try and do it the intended way, that's also fine. I found the cheese as well, and so yeah, you can courage back onto that tile, and it actually deletes the tile.
if it had kept, if like what I want to be the case is that it only will delete the tile if you take fatal damage, which means, hey, you have jaw, you're not going to delete the tile anyway.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But
for some reason, it deletes the tile when you just go onto it.
if you step on the tile in any even if you have complete invulnerability when you do it.
Well, I guess.
So
but you can take. Oh, because wait, was no return insta death? Yeah. It wasn't damage. The shrine.
It was half a heart of damage, but it put a jaw on you, so half a heart is fatal.
Okay. Right. Because originally
so this is one where
it
the
was
number
fatal.
of starting hearts didn't matter.
Yes. Originally, though, the no shrine of no return was fatal.
Yeah.
Okay, there. So Tuffo just cheesed it again. So I don't know if he's trying the intended way or not.
So the whole idea I had starting this level was, all right, so some situations in no return mode are just patently unfair. Like if you have to dig a wall above you with a fire pig next to you, you can't bait out the fire pig first because you can't dig, you can't go left, right, you can't go down because no return.
Yep.
So like trying to find ways to get out of that situation, pushing an urn up a corridor with no return active,
Right.
is a nice puzzle. But at the same time, like.
Yeah,
the way I decided it would be a puzzle is to give them Ring of Courage, and that breaks the game.
Yeah, weird interactions sometimes it happens. I definitely, with all my no return playing that I've been doing lately, and Tuff's doing it a way that I was originally trying to do, which was I thought you had to like
get back into the starting room.
Yeah, or somehow break those to line it up better or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I had played around with ways that was required, but the true solution I have shared with you, right, Elad?
Yeah, I have
it's
seen it.
Straightforward, just involves a lot of wonkiness.
Yeah, it's a lot
you
of
guys
very
my
specific
squeaky
movements.
chair. I feel self-conscious about it.
No, it's totally fine. Maybe it's happening, but it's not very loud, so do not worry about it.
Okay.
Vacuums and squeaky chairs, what the heck? Yeah,
Just a day of ambience.
Yeah, all the noises. I playing a lot of no return, I've come to learn that wall pigs are really frustrating when they're against a wall that you need to dig. That's usually what it is in Zone 4, where it's like a wall pig is just lined up with where you need to go to, and you just can't do it. You got to just take the damage.
That's the entirety of this level.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to find a way not to take the damage, and I'm giving you courage.
Yeah, and Mary makes it extra hard. Wall pigs are extra hard with Mary no return. Mary no return was a ridiculous meme. But I will admit, just to totally take down the world records I did get, I think they were both Warhammer runs. So
yeah, I was gonna say, I bet you had a Warhammer for Mary, or at least a Warhammer, maybe piercing.
I'm not sure if I had piercing, but yeah, they were both Warhammer runs. And as I said in the Necrodancer Discord, when I first started, because I was just playing Monk, I was still in gold avoidance mode, so I was playing Monk, which is horrible. It's so much.
If you're gonna combine characters with Monk, you might as well combine Arya and Bolt.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think of that. Oh, but but also put Mary.
Coda with a lamb.
Oh my god.
Coda with a lamb is the best mod.
All right, I don't know what the time limit was on this one.
I put 15
just realized
minutes.
I've only been watching Tuff this whole time. I haven't been looking at anyone else.
Yeah.
Not sure why.
Everyone's
I'm watching Taraka right now. I can't see any of the people off stream. Spoody was apparently saying he had cheesed it right away, and someone thought it's the mode and the shrine works the same. I knew the shrine could be deleted. I just was frustrated to learn that the level idea I had inherently would delete where if it worked.
Yeah, that's
okay. So in my next PuzzDOR level, I'm gonna intentionally put some cheese, but it's just gonna be the item.
Nice.
And,
yeah, call the level like cheesing PuzzDOR and just have a lot of cheese, like a cheese that like spells out a giant cheese on the map or something.
Yes, you get the map and you see that the cheese forms the shape of cheese.
Yeah, that actually takes me back to the first PuzzDOR, where I think it was Alexis's level, if I'm not mistaken, had when you got I think it was a circlet, it reveals a giant shamrock.
Oh yeah, the Ahoy. No, I'm pretty sure that was the map.
Yeah, that was great.
Because it was all colored and everything.
I thought it was whatever it was. You see it in the mini map, and it looked like it looked like a shamrock to let you know that you needed to get the leprechaun, which was super clever.
Was it called Read the Map?
That was what it was called, yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was a great level. That level, a hallmark of a good level is one that I am willing to spend like a very long time on. Because I think my attention span on a level that I'm frustrated with is probably like 15 minutes or so. I think that level I took like probably 35 minutes, and it was hard and I was getting nowhere, but I was like, I think I know what I need to do. I just need to line it up properly. It was pretty cool. Infinitely stacked water. Oh, is that what that is?
So there's just an option in NecroEdit where you get deep water. And that's what I placed so that it always... Yeah, it's reskinned tar, effectively.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that was originally in the game as well. Or it's just a thing. I don't know.
So I've pulled up Spoody's RTMP stream because he's saying something about how he thinks he solved it but isn't sure. And that's kind of the way that Elad got when he was looking at my my solution is like, well, there's still something that resembles the cheese in there, though.
Yes.
So in the intended solution, you have to play like no return mode, except for the fact that if you courage onto the tile, you don't take damage.
Right. Yeah, so it has to happen. Like, you still have to delete the tile because it's just in the solution you have to do it.
But you also have to continue to play as no return afterwards.
Right.
Or at least it's possible.
Yeah, so if the tile remained, it would, yeah.
After building this level and realizing, well, it's not really possible to avoid the cheese, I sent Arachnus a message asking if there was a way to make Bard No Return a character option in just level editor.
Yeah.
No response. I think they're just done.
Yeah, I don't think that would have been possible. Yeah.
I'd looked into like the replay files, how they store the character numbers, but no return as a character number isn't something you can just set the character to in NecroEdit. Lots of different ways you can try to mess around with the game, but this isn't one of them.
That's too bad. Yeah, the actual cheese is very quick if you do it, because you can...
Yeah, because then you can just bait them out and push them like you would in no return mode.
Yeah. And the eye is already pretty lined up, so it's not too hard to get that first spider.
Yeah.
The crystal tiles, yeah. Well, Zone 4 was originally going to be a crystal zone before it was turned into the crypt. And it was really weird. It was essentially shaped like an octopus that you start in this middle room, and then there was like 8, yeah. And then it would just branch out in like 8 different ways.
And you just gotta hope you picked right.
Yeah,
of thing?
it would be horrible for speedrunning. Like, I have a 1 in 8 chance of selecting the right way to go.
Map super OP.
That was way back in the day, though. That was way. Because obviously it was before full launch, but it was like one of the earliest.
Right.
But yeah, that got changed. There was some neat.
All right.
I think there was a purple dragon, and there was some other neat sort of things, but.
Oh, the purple dragon.
Yeah.
Well,
I think it was supposed to.
Pants
Actually, I think the purple dragon
talked about what it should do.
Was it that it sprayed goo? Someone mentioned that was an idea for it. That it just like sprays like a cone of goo on the ground, which would have been
dancing around with spiders right now.
Yeah, it was Spooty. Having a little spider party.
I do like Pants' idea for another dragon that would have an aura of confusion. And just like, if you are close enough to it, then you are confused.
Cool. Yeah.
I think it'd be cool. And then people have to actually learn how to deal with confusion.
Spooty using the spider to set up the evil eye. I don't think that's intended, right?
It's definitely a possible mechanic. It's not one I use in my solution, but...
Oh, but now he's trapped.
Anything that works is intended, I think.
Fair enough.
I feel like your solution must be wrong then, Biggie Mac.
It's possible. I know. Are we going to show my solution at the end of this, or is that going to be at the end of everything?
Sure. I think it would be at the end of... Oh, I could... we could share the video if you'd like. Otherwise, I can do it, or try to. I don't know how well I remember it. I can show the cheese for those who didn't finish it. I do recall the cheese, but I can't quite remember the exact motions. Yeah, why don't you just... we're about a minute out when you can share the video. Yeah, just
the crystal skellies. I forgot about those.
Yeah, the crystal skellies, I didn't mind them, but, I guess they were just People didn't like them, so they got removed.
Maybe it's because the artwork's not very good.
The art was a little clunky.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they would refine that if they actually put it in.
Yeah.
What are we at time-wise?
About 30 seconds left. Crystal skellies were when you killed them, they left a temporary spike trap on the ground. And so there were also the big crystal skulls, too, so it would make 3 crystal skellies when you broke it. It's good stuff.
Yeah. They only had 1 health.
Yeah, they were like white skellies,
but bluer.
But very blue, yes, indeed. Yeah, so I do like the idea of this level for sure, because it's just pointing out how No Return's got some pretty unfair mechanics at times. And as somebody who, for whatever reason, started to like No Return, it's a neat learning experience. And seeing that is cool. But I think that's going to be time.
Yeah.
But yeah, GG Biggie. Thank you
what
for
it
putting
looked
the
like
effort
from here was
in.
a lot of people it's hard to make progress in this level because of the way I made it, which is unfortunately the kind of levels I make.
I feel like your levels have very linear goals, and with that, unless if you don't see exactly where you need to go, you can get lost in the weeds. I think is what, because with Achilles that was definitely the case where I was just like, okay, hold on, did I do this backwards or did I forget to do a thing first? I remember that a lot. But certainly some people, I know that some people, was it Spooty? Some people really enjoyed the very complex. I mean, it's tightly packed and complex, which is cool. I like that. I also like that it's just one level. I think that's pretty cool too. There's the link posted in chat, so if you want to check that out, you can do that there. I had a lot of fun this morning with No Return. I sure did. Yeah, I finished every No Return but Coda and Arya, and it's very daunting.
Wow.
All right, so you can check out that link there. Yeah, with that, I think we're going to do the vote. So let me pull that up right now. Oh, lost internet. Did Biggie leave? Oh, okay. That's okay. No problem.
90 seconds.
No Return. Oh wait, did it get started already?
I see the page.
Here we go.
Oh, that's for Shove still. Okay.
Yeah, there we go. All right, votes are in. I'm getting some very particular votes here. 5.42.
Harsh.
All right, a little bit on the lower side.
Getting some 4s.
I mean, it's fair enough. It's honestly tricky. I've seen a lot of PuzzDOR levels. I think it was maybe PuzzDOR 4 was the only one where I was like completely unavailable and wasn't able to help at all. But for the other ones, I tested them all. It's good stuff. You get to see a lot of levels. Some levels don't make it. Some levels need some massive changes as well. Biggie Mac, don't be too hard on yourself. Definitely
Red
check out the
Dragon
video.
with the 10.
I think part of the issue might be that Biggie knows the game so well, like almost too well, that it's easy to make. It's actually, if you remember, do you remember Boot Loop? Spooty's level?
Boot Loop.
Spooty's level, Boot Loop.
I don't recall. Can you remind me what that was?
It used all the footwear, and you had to do this crazy like loops around the level. It was so crazy.
I don't think I've seen that one.
It was because, and I felt it's worth checking out. It's quite the thing. But Spooty, knows the game so well that it was so hard, and I spent so much time trying to beat that one, and I couldn't get the very end of it. But yeah. Boot Loop was pretty nuts. All right, there it is, a 5.47. That will put Biggie Mac in third. And we are going to move on to Castle of Gears. So GG Biggie, GG all you racers out there. And let's get started on... So this one's called Castle of Gears. Sorry. Castle of Gears is the person who did it. Ack. This one's called Pool. I'm so awkward. I'm so awkward.
We've already had golf. Now there's pool. I wonder what other sports we can get in here.
Maybe we'll have darts.
That could be good.
Or
bowling simulator.